Good morning, doctors. Welcome again. Today we are going to discuss about non-selective beta blockers, means those beta blockers who acts on beta 1 receptor and beta 2 receptor. Beta 1 receptor presents in heart and beta 2 receptor present on lungs. Okay. So, the photo of the man is Dr. James Black, who invents the propranolol and he gives cimetidine also. Okay, that's why I show here picture. Now let's discuss. Beta blockers are one of the most common prescribed medication in the US. In America, it is most commonly prescribed usually in the management of hypertension and for cardio protection as myocardial patients. So guys, in India also we are using such medicines are very effective. Propranolol is the prototype beta blocker. It is non-selective and is indicated for hypertension. Propranolol is non-selective. It works on beta 1 receptor and beta 2 receptor both. Propranolol decreases heart rate, decreases blood pressure, decreases anxiety, decreases panic attack, decreases tremors. In migraines, it causes vasodilation. So helpful in prophylaxis, not in treatment, but in hyperthyroidism, if tremors, propranolol treat tremors, high BP, tachycardia in hyperthyroidism. Yeah. Indicated in hypertension and variety of other disorders, particularly angina, migraine, and hyperthyroidism. Other non-selective beta blockers include pindolol, nadolol, and timolol. Timolol used in ophthalmology to opening of chronic glaucoma. Okay. Now, adverse effects, bronchoconstriction, because we give beta agonist salbutamol in an acute attack of asthma. So this is beta antagonist, non-selectives. It acts on lung, so it causes bronchoconstriction. Hypoglycemia, patient who had a history of hypoglycemia, contraindicated. Exercise intolerance, when somebody takes propranolol and he wants to do exercise, because during exercise our pulse is raised, so it due to beta blocker effect pulse are not going to be raised, so it causes exercise intolerance. Decreased GFR, arrhythmia, angina, and hypertension upon withdrawal. If you give somebody propranolol and if he suddenly stops taking propranolol, then hypertension develop, withdrawal hypertension. Contraindicated in a patient with asthma and COPD. Obviously, it causes bronchoconstriction. So guys, I already finished with non-selective beta blockers. If you have any queries, any question regarding this, you can ask me. And if you're new on my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you. Good day. Goodbye. That's all for today.